Welcome, my name is Francia, and I am a volunteer for Husky Haven of Florida. I heard you adopted a Husky from us. Welcome to the family. In the next 5 to 7 days, you will receive an email indicating some of the things that you need to do for your Husky. So let's go over them. The first thing that I would like to address in this email is the collars. The collars is basically, your dog was adopted with a Martingale collar. A Martingale collar is basically a collar that has this extra loop. And basically what it is this goes around your dog's neck, and when it's home, it's loose. But when you're walking the dog, you put the leash right here. See, when the dog tries to escape, it creates pressure and the dog won't try to escape from your collar. Very, very useful for Huskies. So make sure, even if you do not like the collar of the Martingale collar that we gave you, make sure you get another Martingale and replace it. It is very important for you to have them safety at all times because we all know that Huskies are a great escape artist. The second thing we would like to address are tags. Your dog will have 1, 2, or maybe 3 tags. It all depends on what tags we get. But for sure, the one tag that your dog will have is a Husky Haven of Florida tag. Our Husky Haven of Florida tag has the word reward along with our phone number. But it will also have a 3 to 4 digit number on the tag, and it is unique to your dog. Basically, because names change on the dogs, we have a file with your dog under a certain number. So let's say your dog escapes and somebody finds it and they found this tag on him. They will call the number on the tag. We will get a message and they will say, oh, hey, we found your dog. And we say on the voicemail, if you found one of our dogs, please leave the number it is. Let's say, for example, the dog is 458. They will say, I found one of your dogs. The tag says 458. We can immediately pull on our phone on the drive and know exactly which dog they're talking about. We have your information. We will contact and let you know, hey, they found your dog, so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. The second tag that you might find on your dog is a rabies tag. Now, please be mindful that not every single dog has this rabies tag. It all depends where the dog came from. If it came from a shelter, many times they don't give us a tag. If it comes from a different vet, and sometimes they don't give us a tag, but really the tag varies depending county on county. So my suggestion is call your county and find out if you can get a rabies tag with your rabies certificates that we will email you. The third tag that your dog will have, possibly yes, possibly not, is a microchip tag. This is a blue or yellow tag, and it basically has a phone number. This means that your dog is microchip. We will go over microchips in the next few minutes. The fourth tag that you should have is basically one that you should get with your name, with the dog's name actually, and your phone number. You have no idea how many times we have seen people do not put a tag with your dog's name and your phone number, which is possibly the easiest thing to do. It's a $6 tag you can get at Walmart. Put in your dog's name, put in your phone number. This is possibly the easiest way for you to recover your dog. So now we address the tags. Let's go to the microchip. Every single one of our dogs is microchip. Basically, a microchip is a little implant that they put on your dog's back, or depends, but it's usually on the back. And basically what it is that microchip, when you scan it, it has a 9 to 5 digit unique number for your dog. There's several types of companies that own these microchips, so it really depends on which company it is and how many digits it has. But basically, let's say your dog goes missing, it doesn't have a collar, it doesn't have a tag. So the next thing that you do, hopefully the finder of the dog takes them to the vet. The vet will scan the dog and this number will show up on the scanner. The vet will then call the microchip company and say, hey, we found this dog. The microchip company usually has the name. All of our dogs are registered under our name. So it is very important that when you receive our email, it'll give you instructions at which website to go and transfer the information from our name to your name. So in the event that the dog goes missing, the microchip company will call you. The second thing we would like to address, actually, I think it's the fourth thing that we would like to address, are leashes. We suggest a 4-foot long leash. We strongly recommend, again, anything longer than 4 feet. And why is that? Because what ends up happening is the longer the leash is, the less control you have of your dogs. And Huskies, they pull a lot. So you don't want the dog to be walking you, you want to be able to walk the dog. A 4-foot leash is more than enough for you to be able to walk your dog comfortably instead of the dog pulling you. And if you have retractable leashes, please toss them away right now. We have found that many dogs, unfortunately, have been having lacerations, amputations, and even humans get them. They're very, very dangerous, very dangerous. So if you have them, toss them away. We have also heard horror stories of dogs found wrapped around those leashes, those retractable ones that are very, very thin. They're extremely, extremely dangerous, so we strongly recommend toss those away. Let's go to the following, which is vets. All of the dogs come with the following. They are seen by our vet. They get an annual checkup. They get a heartworm test. They get a fecal test. They get DHLPP. They get rabies, and they get Bordetella. And depending on the medical history of your pet, we have maybe some other things that we did, like blood work or any special treatment. But of course, we would have let you know that by now. It is very important that you set up an account with your vet as soon as possible. And the reason why that is because if you do not do that, they will make you do another heartworm test. So now that and guess what? That will cost you extra. So why do another test when they already had one test with us? All of our dogs are on monthly heartworm preventions and flea and tick preventions. That is very, very important. So flea and tick preventions are basically a pill that you give them once a month, and ticks and fleas carry a lot of diseases that unfortunately can be deadly to your dogs. It also can, get into your house and bite you. So for sure, please, please, please put them in flea and tick prevention. Those pills are normally given monthly, and they range anywhere from $10 to $12. So let's talk about heartworm. And this is something that not a lot of people know. Basically, heartworm is a deadly worm, and it happens with a mosquito biting an infected dog, and that same mosquito biting your dog. If that same mosquito bites your dog, it basically, with the bite, it puts a larva into your dog. That bite will create the heartworm. That heartworm can be as long as a foot long. They will multiply, have babies, and basically those worms will go directly into the blood vessels of your dog, go into your heart, and start compressing your dog's heart. They're white, long worms, and they do a lot of long-term damage and can even cause death. That heartworm pill is only $12 a month. And basically, it can be prevented. So my suggestion is, I don't like to give my dogs too many pills at the same time. So what I do is I give Heartgard, which is for heartworms, on the first, and I give them NextGuard, which is for fleas and ticks, at the middle of the month. That way, we spread out the medication, the prevention, and it's a happy and healthy dog, and you do not want any of those diseases that fleas or ticks or even an infected mosquito with heartworm can give to your beloved furry animal. Then the final thing that we would like to discuss is your contract. Please know we don't ever, ever, ever want to see one of our dogs end up in a shelter. We are committed to these dogs. We fight for these dogs day in, day out. Our volunteers do an amazing job trying to save these dogs. So if any situation arises that you can no longer keep the dog, please send us an email or please give us a call. We are here for these dogs. We're committed to them for life. The most important thing is, please give time. If you recently adopted this dog and it's within the 3 weeks period, you can return the dog and we will refund the monies. Hopefully, we know this happens very rarely, but it happens every now and then. The normal time that it takes a dog to feel safe and comfortable in a home ranges anywhere from 3 weeks to 2 months. So please give your dog some time to decompress and feel right safe at home. I hope this will answer any questions that you may have, and please follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our newsletter. Also, if you have any questions, please, please, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome to the Husky Haven of Florida family, and we just hope that you have as much fun with your Huskies as we have with ours. Thank you for watching, and you have a great day.